Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and we've been doing a little bit of work. So we've gone ahead, got the hangar welded up, everything is tied in, it is airtight. We have upgraded our small interior turret for an actual turret, and we've added in a full-on assembler, which means now we have to build the refinery. So, yeah, let's get started. So happy Monday, everybody. It has been a rather long weekend. Anyways, first things first, let me show you what we've got going on in here. If you remember the hangar, we put in airlocks everywhere so we could get in and out of here. So yeah, everything is pressurized. We are able to have a survival area in here. What I ended up doing, a couple of people had made suggestions on where we could put air vents. Someone actually had mentioned, putting it over here on this stack. And like I said in the comments, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. So we ended up with everything being piped around in here. We went ahead and dropped it there. We have our air tank in the back here, and we just went with some sloped ramps here. And as you can see, it's just all piped around in here. On this side, we actually have all of our controls, so we can turn the lights on and off. We can open and close the hangar doors. One of the things that we can also do is depressurize or repressurize the hangar, and then this one is the floor switch. Basically allows us to turn this thing to locked or unlocked. Now, we have a project that I want to work on, but in order to build this, we need to have silver. Well, the problem is that silver does not refine in anything other than the full refinery. Whoops. Helps if I close my helmet before going out into a zero atmosphere, right? So, we need to build some refineries, and that's what we're going to work on today. So, what I'm thinking here is we're going to run out this way a little bit. And then I'm thinking maybe here will be where we put them, because I'm going to do two, at least to start with. We're going to build one just to start with, and as we get more materials refined, because once we build this, we'll be able to build actual reactors. And we're going to do conveyor junction, conveyor junction, conveyor junction. And we should be able to build a refinery now. Yep. Awesome. Okay. I'm thinking, if we do that, so if we go that way, maybe? Huh. Because that will be that way. Again, I think that's going to be our first one. Yeah, I think that's going to be the first one. And then that way we have room to put the upgrade modules in, which is always important. And we can still get in here. Take you out for a second so we can get in there to weld that up. Alright, so let's go grab some interior plates. Okay. I keep forgetting the low gravity keeps throwing me here. Alright, so you are the parts for everything else. Okay, so we want to go ahead and grab you, grab you. Oh, I think I need a bunch of those too. Go. I think that's everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to tie this thing together really quick. Alright, so we are out of construction components. And there we go. Alright, those are actually for the refinery. We went ahead and made the parts early so we would not have to stand here and twiddle our thumbs while we had things being built. And I should be able to get to it, yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do is slide down here to cargo. Let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off, because those are my non-refinery parts. Of course, that isn't a whole lot of refinery stuff either, but no, I guess I just need the steel plates. Just need 1100 steel plates. We can do that. So we do that. That should be it. Load this thing up. And then once we have this welded up, what we're going to do is we're going to go head inside. Wahahaha. Did I bring silver back? I did bring silver back. So if we do, how much do we need for that? We need a lot of silver. Yeah. Alright. Because I need 3 of those. Whoop. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we want GPS. See where we have the gold and silver. Don't need the iron highlight right now, because we don't need much of it. But we do need it. Are those the only 2 silver veins? Huh. Thought I had more silver on the... Alright, well, that works. Let's see here. 2.5K that way, and... a couple of meters. Okay, that was actually easier than what I was expecting. Alright, so... looks like we will have to get through the gold to get to the silver. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of mining here. And we're almost out of power already. So yeah, I've been playing around in the hangar, experimenting with how fast power drops. And if you're in a pressurized environment, you lose very little power. I was actually surprised by how little power I was burning, even doing like a lot of welding and everything. Oh, we're almost there. Wondering if I broke through the gold. Did I break through the gold? if we can get close enough to it to grab at least a little bit of it before we head back. But, you know, I don't want to... Silver! Look at all the silver! Ha 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 ha! Yar! I do like the new texture. Now, one of the things that I have seen is that the cleanup script, or I should say the cleanup thing that it does, is ridiculously aggressive. Ow. There we go. So if you're doing a lot of mining, you don't want to basically do a lot of hand mining unless you have no other choice, because you will lose a lot of material. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to turn off the auto cleanup script, because just mining like that, if you watch, when you hit like maybe 15 or 20 of the ore chunks, they start despawning ridiculously quickly. So I wanted to check to see. Okay, that should be... What are you missing now? Not enough power, because the refinery is running. Alright, so now that we've gotten that up and running, what we can do is you. And that's basically what the hydrogen engine's for. Okay, so because now that we have an actual refinery online, that means we need a way to supply it with materials. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab that. Let's grab 4 of those. I don't know, a couple hundred plates. Grab those, grab those. Grab that. I think that's pretty much everything, right? Alright. Okay, first off, you need bulletproof glass. Okay, so what we've done is this is... Oh, do I not have the... Did I grab those? Guess not. There they are. I forgot those things are ridiculously heavy. Okay. Let's do it this way. One at a time. So what I did is I go ahead and I'm going to use the survival kit, because that actually gives me a mobile spawn point, but it also gives me a oxygen and hydrogen generator. So what we'll be able to do is that we're gonna strap some tanks to this thing. We're gonna put a cargo block in, and hopefully we'll be able to fly around with this. Now, you know, I stress hopefully, because we may not be able to. Alright, so do I want to do cargo block hydrogen tanks, or do I want to do hydrogen tank cargo blocks? Okay, so let's get you out of there. Let's grab a tank. So I'm trying to decide is if I want to have a single tank here, or do I want to put a medium cargo block in and then have hydrogen tanks strapped to the side of that. We do that and we say medium cargo. So if we do medium cargo, that straps in there. We have the small connectors on the side, which is actually fine because the only thing that would be passing through them is ore. So something like that, maybe. Because then what I'm thinking here is, no. Are you, oh, that's right, you're small connectors. Okay. So what we'll do then is we'll just change this up. And we will do, I don't know if I'm going to do 1 or 2. So if we do that, no, that still doesn't help. So if we have that, so that's cargo. Cargo block. Cargo block. No. Let's not do cargo block. Let's do conveyor. So this way we only have 1 cargo block on it. Alright, so you got 3 vertical, 3 vertical. So if we do them that way so that they're horizontal, let's take a connector, do a connector there. And then that was a cargo. I mean, I guess I could put the tank in. See, I'm trying to keep this thing as compact as possible. I guess if we went like that. Like that. And then let's put in, okay, so that's, so if we do that, I'd I'll have to pipe it in if I do it this way, but that's okay. I'm actually not too broken up about that concept, actually. So if we do that, do that, and that. We will do small conveyor. Alright, so that should be, oh, is it there? Or, no, it's there. That should be there. There, that should be piped in. Which pipes in through here because it's only ore that it's picking up. Takes it into the cargo. Okay. Alright, so then we need... So let's weld one of these up because I want to see where should have these. And I don't know if these are going to be enough thrust anymore. So they rebalanced thrusters. So some of the thrusters, like ion thrusters, I think had their power increased. Atmospherics had their power increased, but the hydrogen, I think, had their power decreased. I think. I may be completely mistaken about that. It has been known to happen. Okay. And we want you. You. We need to put a different landing gear in. I'm probably going to put one right in there. Alright. The idea is to weld this whole thing up and see if it will support its own weight. At least that's the hopeful idea, at least. I think we're gonna... That's cargo. I might move that, because if it's going to cause a problem, it's going to cause a problem for the thrusters. Alright. Okay. And then what do we want to do for forward and retro thrust? We need to worry about that. Oh, you know what I can do? I have an idea. Alright, get rid of you. Bring a U back. Why are you unable to place? You should be able to place. See, there's plenty of room there. Oh, it's the landing gear. It's because of that one block on the landing gear. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an elbow in there. And put a thruster, a large hydrogen thruster on the end of it. And then on the back here, we're going to do the same. So you should be a large connector. See, I would love to just slap that thing in there, but yeah. I mean, I guess I could just move the whole thing forward. I'm gonna have to open the door anyway, so. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and grab the parts, get this thing welded up. I think that's everything. Oh, I need a gyro. Oh, so let's get that out of there. We're gonna take some of this stuff off here. Antenna. And an ore detector. Okay. So, gyros. Can we slide gyro right there? Come here. Sheesh. Okay. And we're going to put another one right there. Don't really need two of them, but so you attached properly. And you should now be attached properly as well. Okay. Okay, so we'll get this thing welded up, I believe. Let's do... ore block. Antenna. And then you need a little bit of light. Always good to have some light. Alright, so let's go ahead and put you there. You there. And we're gonna need some light facing down. Always nice to be able to see. I don't know, maybe we don't want to put a second battery on this. I might put a second battery on it, but that does increase the mass quite a significant amount. Alright, let's get this thing welded up and see if we can float under our own power, because I have a feeling it's not going to, but... Alright, let's get it welded up. And we're back. So, yeah. As you can see, we have welded everything up. I ended up throwing an O2 generator on here that we're going to take this off once the tanks are full. I've been letting it run for a little while. So the only thing that we still have to finish are the 2 spotlights and the second gyroscope. But for the test flight, it doesn't matter too much. Actually, what do you need for parts anyway? You just need motors. May as well just go ahead and do it. You know, it's one of those, yeah, might as well. Didn't I pick up motors? Oh. Of course I didn't. I put them here. Let's try that again. There you go. 2 gyros online. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna worry about that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this a test. So have to make sure all of our thrusters are turned on. Looks like they are all functional. Oh, look at that, it does. Oh, glorious day. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to pull you're let's go ice with that to there. We're going to take that off. That off. Alright, we'll leave those for right now. Go to control panel for this. We're going to set its strength to disabled. Alright, get rid of you. Put you to switch lock. And you to switch lock. Alright, so we're gonna need to figure out. So it needs to come back one more block. Okay, so when we have that should be about there. We have a we have a mining craft. Oh, glorious day. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Commercial freighter, nice. We have our helmet on. We are going to turn on depressurize. And we're gonna turn off the hangar lights, open up the hangar door. I should probably have checked to make sure all of the doors were closed before I did that. Okay. Now for the real test. How's our battery doing, first off? Fully recharged, you're in current output, okay. So we're going to do that. And yes, I have tool shake turned on. Okay, so your gold and silver. Now the question is, so how much ice do we have on board now? 13K. Alright, this is working. Alright, so how much ice do we have now? 6K in the connector. Is that really all the... Alright, well, it is working. Okay. So what I may need to do is move those forward a little bit. But what's important is that it will stay up under its own weight enough to be able to get things done. Okay. So we're gonna have to throw a camera on this thing so we can see behind us. Make sure we're mostly squared up. We're close. This is really nerve-wracking. Let's bring the nose down. And okay, so there we go. So we did that. Turn that off, turn that off. We'll have to go. Whoa, hello. Alright, let's turn those engines back on. There we go. Now we're good. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, it's still not quite where I needed to be, but that's okay. We've gotten it a little bit more. Are you actually? Oh no. Okay, you're. I'm just really janky. Okay. Yeah. So we'll put a camera on it. We'll get all of this set up. Let's go ahead and close the hangar door really quick. Turn those back on. So what I'm thinking is we'll put a sensor in here so that when the ship is where it needs to be to park, the hangar doors will close, the hangar lights will turn on, and then when we link in, basically everything should be set up and pressurized, so by the time we are done, we want, yes, you. So by the time we're done with everything and getting docked in and secure, the hangar should be pressurized, so we'll be able to get out and not have to worry about dying. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for us today. I'm going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more or just want to do something nice for me, hit that subscribe. And if you're really interested in keeping up to date when new videos come out, be sure to ring the bell as well. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. So we have a working mining craft. Just need to do a little bit of renovation, and we should be good.